Valerie Escobar with Mariner Wealth Advisors. I'm a senior wealth advisor, and Michael MacKelvie is here to join me as well. He's also another certified financial planner. You're listening to Your Life Simplified. Today, we wanted to give you a little short hello and tell you a few things we're thankful for. Today's episode is going to be extra short because we want to just send you our love, but also know that we are going to be spending time with our friends and family for Thanksgiving and hope that you will do the same. So let's jump in though, Mike. Tell me, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving season?
Yeah.
But first we got to be dorky. Let's talk finance. What are you thankful for in the finance world?
In the financial realm, that's a difficult one. But I do think there's some things we take for granted. I think, today's access and availability to quality investments, as dorky and as maybe corporate as that sounds, is something that we really do take for granted. You look at least here in this country, you look at a lot of countries, they just don't have the same access to just quality investments.
Yeah.
And I think the ability for a novice new investor to be able to participate with these big, large companies with really just about no barrier is something that is relatively new. And I think also something that we should be grateful for as a society.
Yeah. Solid answer. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm going to put in mine. I'd like to, there's two. I'm going to say one. Compounding interest is a heck of a thing. You just do nothing. If you invest and reinvest and let time really take over, man, you can just, your investment can really grow. So super awesome, available to everybody. Well, assuming, if you have the wonderful privilege of being able to put a little bit of money away.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But then also, I always have to be thankful for this, for the certified financial planning program and the ability to be a fiduciary and be able to work on the same side as clients. I walked into the financial world wanting to help people and realized pretty quickly that that's not what a lot of finance is about. And so we found a program that allows us to do exactly that, and in a really awesome career that allows for, a lot of flexibility and be able to help in a real way. So
nice.
Those are my financial ones.
Nice. What about your personal one?
Yeah. Okay. Well, you want me to go first? Okay. So one thing I'm going to tell you where this one came from. So I love jazz music, and I recently decided I would try and pretend I was really cool. And I went to Greenwich, to the Village, and went to a jazz club, and it was just jam packed. And this other couple that we were hanging out, that we met because we were very cozy with them all of a sudden. I was like, man, it's been years since I've been able to be in a packed bar. And I thought, you know what? I am thankful for packed bars. I'm thankful for being able to be around people again. And most importantly, I'm really thankful to be able to hug people. I'm a big hugger. And so for all of you people that don't like hugs, I won't hug you, but I did bring a special guest today that will never refuse my hugs. Do you have any guesses who that guest is?
Is it Lucy?
It is Lucy.
I didn't even see her before this.
Oh, that's because she was hiding. Yeah, she's here. Okay, there's Lucy. You see how grateful she is to be getting my hugs? Is that a face of gratefulness or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I bring my son to.
I still think dogs orchestrated this whole COVID thing. I mean, it was a big, it was a big few years. It was a big few years for dogs.
The cats lost. They're like, why the heck are you in my house? But the dogs totally won.
Yeah.
So.
Let's
go. Okay, how are you going to top that?
Well, I mean, I just want to comment on that. I mean, it's very true. I think you don't realize, again, a lot of these things that we just take for granted until they're gone. And I think one of them was definitely the ability just to be around people and to be with people, and how we as humans, even, the most singular ones that are maybe more introverted, truly do enjoy that,
Yeah.
So I think that's a great one, especially for Thanksgiving coming up here soon. Now, for me, I guess there is a lot, but I think the older you get, the more you appreciate what your parents did for you. And I think probably the greatest gift anybody can have is a set of two great parents. And I'm really grateful for that. As I'm aging, I'm starting to realize all of the things that Kim and Kim, both my parents are Kim. pretty funny.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. It was confusing as a child when people would call and ask if Kim's there, but all the things that they do for you, the amount of selfless actions that are required to properly raise a child. And so I think I'm more than anything, like this Thanksgiving, excited to go back, see my parents, and grateful that they invested the time in me, for no other reason other than, I guess, just being selfless and just love. Right. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
I hope all of you out there enjoy your Thanksgiving season and have wonderful things in your lives to be thankful for. We've certainly enjoyed having you join us this year. Make sure that you like and subscribe wherever you're listening, and we will see you after Thanksgiving.
You guys take care.
Mariner Wealth Advisors, or MWA, is an SEC-registered investment advisor with its principal place of business in the state of Kansas. Registration of an investment advisor does not imply a certain level of skill or training. MWA is in compliance with the current notice filing requirements imposed upon registered investment advisors by those states in which MWA maintains clients. MWA may only transact business in those states in which it is notice filed or qualifies for an exemption or exclusion from notice filing requirements. Any subsequent direct communication by MWA with a prospective client shall be conducted by a representative that is either registered or qualifies for an exemption or exclusion from registration in the state where the prospective client resides. For additional information about MWA, including fees and services, please contact MWA or refer to the Investment Advisor Public Disclosure website at www.advisorinfo.sec.gov. Please read the disclosure statement carefully before you invest or send money. The views expressed in this podcast is for educational purposes only and do not take into account any individual personal, financial, legal, or tax considerations. As such, the information contained herein is not intended to be personal, legal, investment, or tax advice. Nothing herein should be relied upon as such, and there is no guarantee that any claims made will come to pass. The opinions are based on information and sources of information deemed to be reliable, but Mariner Wealth Advisors does not warrant the accuracy of the information. Asset allocation diversification is a strategy designed to manage risk, but it cannot ensure a profit or protect against a loss in a declining market. Certified Financial Planner, trademark, CFP, registered trademark, and federally registered CFP with flame design marks, collectively the CFP registered marks, are professional certification marks granted in the United States by Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards, Inc., also CFP Board. The CFP registered trademark certification is a voluntary certification. No federal or state law or regulation requires financial planners to hold the CFP certification.